Hi, Roland. I'm Mike Manalo from the Nerds of Color. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Let me just say I'm fanboying out right now. I was 10 when Independence Day came out, and I was just like, oh my God, I get to talk to Roland Emmerich today. This is insane. Thank you so much for making some of the best blockbusters of all time. I just appreciate you and your hard work and your amazing vision.
Thank you.
Of course. You're no stranger to period pieces, of course. We've seen a lot. We've seen The Patriot, which was wonderful. You had Anonymous, which was also such an underrated gem. Even elements of Stargate are technically sort of periodish. What is the difference between working on stuff like that you've worked on in the past and now this series, which is set in ancient Rome? Was there any sort of learnings that you took from those projects into this one?
Yeah, but it's you have like a filmography, and it's all like building blocks, and but that you want to always reinvent the style
Mhm.
because otherwise it's boring.
Yeah.
So this time I had the luxury of a volume stage, and I had first time I ever shot on a stage, and I loved it. I fell in love it, and I cannot said I the more I can shoot on a stage like this, the better.
Yeah.
Uh, and then naturally, I love actors too, so huge cast. I
Yeah.
mean, that was also like great for me because I'm quite a fan myself.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Yeah.
like somebody like Anthony Hopkins. I get really excited to shoot with him. Honest to God, it's like God. I was like probably even a little bit more respectful of him than on Mel Gibson.
Well, it's Sir Anthony Hopkins. How can
Yeah,
you not be,
exactly.
right? Um, Speaking of the volume, it looks amazing. The amount of work that you put into the show, everything just looks so real, so authentic. I mean, when you talk about the visuals of this show, how deep into the research did you go to get the look and feel exactly right into ancient Rome and then putting it on the volume? I mean, can you speak on
Yeah,
that?
I mean, yeah, we like kind of had at the beginning a little trouble with it, but that got fixed fast, and then we had to only like kind of we had to race to get all these backgrounds going. It was like kind of really, really wild. And luckily, we had like a 4 week break where some other show went in, so we could like kind of catch up. And at the end, the last 2 months of the volume stage was for me a dream because we were like kind of we got so good at it, and it looks so real sometimes. And yeah, it was awesome.
Well, for viewers, this felt so real, as all of your projects do. I cannot believe I got the chance to talk to you, Roland. Thank you so much for your time. This was wonderful, and I can't wait for people to see the show. Have a
Very
great
good. Thank you.
The activists, directors, comments and the lectures, fanboys, professional artists and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies, and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.